8 years. A great many things have happened in these 8 years. But I'll point out to you that it can't be too long a period of time, because all during this period of time, we've mostly had just one president in the United States. As if we've had one. I think at the beginning of this era, I don't think very much was added to the various sciences. I think they came out and made public the hydrogen bomb, and that was just a little more effective and efficient way of killing more people faster, which I think is the basic goal of all science. That's at least the basic goal of government. War is that condition where you can kill the mostest with the leastest, the fastest. Therefore, the end goal of all war is the depopulation of Earth. So therefore, we get the end product of any government which has an impulse toward war as having no people. If you want to go over that logic again slowly, you'll find out it's quite sound. So therefore, the basic activities of a government must consist of getting rid of people. Well, now that's not our activity. We are not interested in getting rid of people. We're interested in getting rid of synthetic people. You ever see one of these? Of course, you have these APA graphs, these nice 8.5 by 11 sheets with graphs, and it shows a blue line and so on. People have begun to build up a mystic quality concerning this graph. They believe this graph is something very difficult. Well, they have to believe that, because sometimes when they see their own, they say, look, I'm not that bad. And do you know that it's perfectly true? They are not that bad. Do you know what that graph says? That graph says, this is what we call a valence. This is a synthetic personality. This is this man's belief of other men, worn by himself. And when it creeps along the bottom, then you have to get a special long leaded pencil to get it up to the bottom line. You are merely reading a valence. But that valence really never existed. It is a picture of what this fellow thought the other fellow was like. Now, I'm not making any comments on that great, noble, triumphant subject called psychology. I'm making no comments on that subject at all. We'll leave that to the second hour. We'll ask the ladies to leave, and I'll dig up my Marine Corps vocabulary. We'll work it over. Right now, we'll be pure, and we will merely say psychology. What does it teach man? Man consists of. That he's an animal, that he's incapable of creation, that he has all sorts of hidden impulses which are liable to come to the surface at any moment. And along with that, we got psychoanalysis. I pronounced it right that time. That's the first Congress I ever have. And this says man is basically a beast. Below the level of the censor, which is the only thing that keeps him on the straight and narrow path, we have this ravening monster. And if you read the books of this particular subject, you're struck with this fact, that the only normal sexual intercourse comes about through super education and threat of punishment. And that all other sexual activities are really the order of the day and are down there in the super unconscious, reconscious mind. That's quite interesting, isn't it? What are these people doing? They are teaching people what coat they must wear to be equal. And they get this shoddy, messed up, smeared, torn, tattered, and battered jacket. And they say, "Put this on, son, and you'll be normal." Then we can't call these things sciences, we can call them operations. And therefore, we are somewhat new on the face of earth, in that we are actually trying to look at man without a pitch. We're trying to look at man without introducing into the interpretation a number of resistances to clearing him, without introducing a number of evil factors by which we can damn him.